feel like I'm Hobson in 2004. Ain't nobody safe, yeah, nigga, and I'm talking out my throat. Talking about pulling coffins out. Won't you pull out your 401k? Finna retire all 3 of you niggas. DOT been DOA, got tired of seeing you, nigga. Every 5 years, popping out with that weak shit. You can keep it. Big stepper. Bruh, man, get the step. Back to the West Coast, Southwest 290, what I'm reppin'. And this here auto, I don't need a switch. Couldn't find that L up north, had the leader 6. He was talking about he a guy. Yeah, spelled backwards, pulling Mike Vick on that little bitch. Here go to hell after. Playing with the most high like that. Ain't no XXX situation over here. I strike back, no little bitch, I strike first. Then tell your fans, thank me later. He might have made a couple hits, but he ain't your savior. And I got a bone to pick on you, dawg. Can't claim you the best, couldn't write songs and shit for you, dawg. Tell P.A. let's go out and play. Just stay out the grassy, it be full of snakes.
These niggas talking out of their neck. Don't put no coughing out of your mouth. I'm way too paranoid for a threat. Hey, let's get it, bro. DOT, the money, power, respect. The last one is better. Say yes, a lot of goofies with a check. I mean, I hold them sentiments symbolic. My temperament bipolar, I choose violence. Okay, let's get it up. It's time for him to prove that he's a problem. Niggas clicking up, but pay not be legit. No 40 water, tell him. Yeah, get up with me. Fuck sneak diss and first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. I crash out like fuck rap. This Melly Mel if I had to. Got 2 T's with me. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. It's up. Lost too many soldiers not to play it safe. If he walk around with that stick, it ain't Andre 3K. Think I won't drop the location. I still got PTSD. Motherfuck the big 3. Nigga, it's just big me. Nigga, boom. What? I'm really like that. And your best work is a light pack. Nigga, Prince outlived Mike Jack. Nigga, boom. For all your dogs getting buried. That's a K with all these 9s. He gon' see Pet Cemetery, nigga.
Dope dealer selling dope, is you like that? Kicking doors, kicking in doors, is you like that?
We've been banging this shit constantly.
Yeah, me too. Everybody.
Yeah, man, that shit was hard, man. That shit was hard, man. I'm so happy for this shit, man. We're about to jump into the 7-minute drill. You know, obviously I'm Ryan, my man George.
What up, man? Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. But we just wanted to come in on that just to get refreshed.
That shit was back.
Just to get refreshed. Y'all been hitting us up crazy for this 7-minute drill response here by J. Cole. Been trying to stay away from the internet. Been trying to stay away from y'all, you know, giving me little hints and saying little slick. Don't tell me shit. I don't want to know anything. I try to stay away from X, Twitter, whatever. I try to stay away from it all. I don't want my reaction, my opinion to be maybe tainted in any way. I don't want to come in with a weird energy that I probably wouldn't have had you guys not said anything. Oh, damn, I'm not even talking in the mic. God damn. But anyways, please do not say shit to us. Just be like, get to it. You can say it's a diss. Let us just have our own, you know what I'm saying, a clean slate to what we're going to think about this shit. So I'm excited.
Yeah, man, me too. I can't wait to get into it, man. 7-minute drill with J. Cole. I'm glad that you played that again because we initially wanted to get a refresher on like that, even though I've been banging that shit all day in the car, like over and over and over. But just so that way we can kind of see what, if we missed something that Kendrick was kind of coming at Cole directly. And I didn't really hear nothing that was coming at Cole directly. I mean, he mentioned first-person shooter, and Cole was on there with Drake.
And he said, fuck the big 3.
Yeah, that's true.
No, fuck the big 3.
That's true.
It's just big me.
Yeah, that's true.
That's where I feel like.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? If Cole had any grievance, it was right in there.
Like right there.
And you the one, because you the one that said the big 3. You know, it's Drake, Aubrey, or me, or whatever J. Cole said on First Person Shooter. Like, hey, we're the big 3. And then Kendrick was like, man, fuck that shit. Let me say this before we start. I am very happy. Remember I said in that, that video, I said, I know what Drake's going to do. And I still think that Drake is, we're going to talk about what I think Drake's going to do at some point in this video. But I was like, but I'm curious to see what Cole does. Because he took like a half a stray, wasn't really directed towards him. Right. But he's also cool with Kendrick and he's cool with Drake. So he's like the middle child. So I was like, I wonder how he's going to come in on this. And I said to myself, I was like, if Cole does not respond, he will forever be bronze. He will forever be. Yeah, that bronze, that's going to stay around your neck. That metal will stay around your neck. If Drake and Kendrick were to go back and forth in this epic battle and someone becomes the victor and all that, and J. Cole was on the outside looking into that, people are going to look at you on the outside looking in. That's just what it is. Like when it was time to give it up and get active, even if it wasn't directed towards you, for you to claim your shoes, claim your spot, you took the background, you're going to stay in the background. So I'm happy that he responded. Let's get to it. J. Cole, 7-minute drill off that. Might delete later. And we ain't even really talking about the fact that he dropped the damn EP.
That's true.
Out of nowhere.
That's so true.
J. Cole, 7-minute drill.
Okay. Yeah.
Who made the beat?
Turn it up.
T minus?
Yeah, turn the vocal up. Light work, like it's PWC. It's a cold world. Keep the heat under your seat. I got a phone call. They say that somebody dissing. You want some attention? It come with extensions. My dog like say the word. He on bullshit. He itching. I'm putting so much work in these streets. He got pension. I told him chill out. How I look having henchmen. If shots get to popping, I'm the one doing the clenching. I came up in the bed, so I'm good with his tension. He
Let's
still.
talk about that. I love the way this has like a bounce to it and the way Cole is
my dog
riding.
like say the word.
Yeah.
My dog like say the word.
I know, I like that shit. He's like, my dog, like, he itching. My dog is like, come on, man. Let me get on that ass. Let me get his ass. He's like, nah. What do I look like having henchmen and shit? You know what I'm saying? If some shots get to popping, he's like, I'm the one doing the clinching, meaning that I'm going to handle this shit myself. Yeah, I like that.
Is that
address the shit right up front?
Is that his way of saying that you know, I don't get it fucked up. Just because me and Drake are on our own bromance thing and shit like that, we got this tour going. Don't get it fucked up. I can handle all my business by myself. I can jump out the window and get going. And then he started it by saying, I got a phone call. They say that somebody dissing. You want some attention? Well, it come with extensions. You know what I'm saying? That's the way he started it. So let me pull it back all the way, man.
Yeah. Turn it up. Yeah, turn the vocal up. Light work, like it's PWC. It's a cold world. Keep the heat under your seat. I got a phone call. They say that somebody dissing. You want some attention? It come with extensions. My dog like say the word. He on bullshit. He itching. I'm putting so much work in these streets. He got pension. I told him chill out. How I look having henchmen. If shots get to popping, I'm the one doing the clinching. I came up in the Ville, so I'm good when it's tension. He still doing shows, but fell off like the Simpsons. Your first shit was classic. Your last shit was tragic. Your second shit put niggas to sleep, but they gassed it. Your third shit was massive, and that was your crime. I was trailing right behind.
Whoa! What did he say? Your first shit was classic, which I agree with.
Yeah, me too.
And I think most people in hip hop agree with. Your last shit was tragic. Your second shit put dudes to sleep, but they gassed it. I want to know. I've been away. I promise y'all, man. I've been away from the internet. I want to know what everyone is saying about that line right there. Because your first shit, Good Kid, Mad City, is a classic.
Yes, it is.
His last shit, and I think we said in the other video, man, there's a lot of people, man, that just ain't rocking with the Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, you know what I'm saying? But and he said that was tragic. But your second, this is the most controversial one. Your second one, To Pimp a Butterfly, put dudes to sleep. But they gassed it, though. I want to know what y'all think about that, man. I'm going to tell you what I think about it. I'm going to tell you what I think.
You know what, George, man? I'm just laughing because you know what I find is funny, man? You my boy, right?
I know where you're going. Go ahead.
And if you come out with an album and you get a lot of controversy about it and you come to me, I'm like, man, you know, it's all good, man. You know, you trying to be, you know, creative and experimental, you know what I'm saying? You know,
when there's a problem.
Yeah. But as soon as, like, if we on the outs, though, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm going to be like, yeah, you know that shit was trash anyway. You know what I'm saying? You know that shit was
shit was garbage. So you couldn't keep it real with me all that whole time. You're supposed to be cool and shit.
That's exactly what I felt about that line. Like, you know what I mean? If this didn't happen, he's like, nah, man, come on, man. If they interviewed J. Cole, you know what I'm saying, before, if this shit never happened, they said, man, what do you think about that bullshit that Kendrick had? Now, hold on, man, that wasn't bullshit. Stop it, man. You know, he was on his creative shit, you know what I mean? He one of the coldest to ever do it, you know what I'm saying? But nah, that shit was trash, nigga. That shit was trash.
He's like, but I feel like J. Cole was like, I said it was artistic. I said he took some chances, but I never said the shit was hot, though. Yeah. I never said it was hot, just so you know.
Doing shows, but fell off like the Simpsons. Your first shit was classic. Your last shit was tragic. Your second shit put...
You said you're still doing shows, but you fell off like the Simpsons. You know, the Simpsons are still
It's still going.
I think, isn't it the longest running show?
I think so.
I think in television, The Simpsons. But you fell off, though. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick's still doing shows. But he fell off. This is just Cole's opinion. I'm just saying. But that's kind of a funny line.
And I'm the one doing the clinching. I came up in the Ville, so I'm good when it's tension. He still doing shows, but fell off like the Simpsons. Your first shit was classic. Your last shit was tragic. Your second shit put niggas to sleep, but they gassed it. Your third shit was massive, and that was your prime. I was trailing right behind, and I just now hit mine. Now I'm front of the line with a comfortable lead. How I run it, soon as I got it. Now he wants something with me. Well, he caught me at the perfect time. Jump up and see where I got here off of bars, not no controversy. Funny thing about it, bitch, I don't even want the prestige. Fuck the Grammys, cause them crackers ain't never done nothing for me. Ho, slugs took my nigga soul, drugs took another one. A rap beef ain't realer than the shit I seen in Cumberland. He averaging one hard burst like every 30 months or something. If he wasn't dissing, then we wouldn't be discussing him. Lord, don't make me have to smoke this nigga, cause I fuck with him. But push come to shove on this mic, I will humble him. I'm Nino with this thing, this that New Jack City meme. Yeah, I'm aiming at G Money, crying tears before I bust it on. Light work, like it's PWC, it's a cold world. Keep the heat.
This shit bangs.
Yeah.
This shit bangs just as this. I mean, outside of the diss, I just like listening to this shit.
I'm gonna go back to your first shit was your first shit was classic. Your last shit was tragic. The second put dudes to sleep, but they gassed it. He said the third was massive. I think when we talk about disses and what the word on the street is.
Collective, right?
Right. What the word on the street is and collectively what people are saying about it, whether it's true or not, that's not the point I'm making. I feel like it has more impact because you've heard that. Right. You know what I mean? And I feel like those few lines right there, he just kind of summed up his career right there in like 3 lines. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of can see how that could be scathing and how a lot of people can view it that way. And I think that is what a diss is about.
Your first shit was classic. Good Kid, Mad City. What does it mean to have a classic? Because a classic, in my opinion, is not just what I personally think. It's what I personally think and what the collective thinks is what you were kind of getting to, Ryan. Yeah. It's not just what I think. I could think of an album is brilliant, but that album has to be felt. And when I say felt, it needs to be felt in areas where black people reside. You know why? Because hip hop comes from those areas. It comes from the hood. The trends still to this day all come from the hood, and then it makes its way out to all of the outskirts of the world. It starts. That's the core. That's the heartbeat of the culture. That's true. That's just the way it is. If your shit ain't stamped in the hood, it's not a classic, right? I say that to say, he said his first shit's a classic. You know what I'm saying? And he went to the third, and he said, you know, his most recent one was tragic, and he got massive with Damn. But he said, to Pimp a Butterfly, put dudes to sleep, but they gassed it up. And I've always appreciated what Kendrick did on To Pimp a Butterfly, but I've always said, I never felt like that album had the effect of a classic. Yeah. I know some people who love it, who think it's the greatest thing that's ever been made. And I know motherfuckers that can't even get through the shit that are hip-hop historians, can break down bars, no rap. Yeah.
That's me right there.
Yeah. And just read my body language, man. Just read my body language. They know rap, they know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? They are in tune with the culture, and they can't even get through the shit. Maybe 3 songs at most, and they can't even get through it. That is not a universal, bona fide classic. Maybe a cult classic, maybe it's a internet, Berkeley student, jazz enthusiast classic, like motherfuckers that's on Metacritic or some shit like that may look at that as a classic. That is an internet classic. That is not a bona fide core of the culture hip-hop classic. Good Kid, Mad City is a bona fide, universally old or young, no matter who you talk to, a very extremely balanced effort with lyricism, great production, hip-hop classic. That's what that is. So I personally really like that line by Cole. I really do, based off of how I've always felt the classic is supposed to feel. When you go outside, you go to functions, and not just the club, but the barbershops, all that shit too, but when you just feel it, you know what I'm saying? And people know it, and when them songs come on, the reaction that you get out of people and memories that are associated with it, that is what Good Kid, Mad City encompasses. You know what I'm saying? So that is a great take, in my opinion, by J. Cole. And I think Damn was a big deal for Kendrick as well. And yes, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers definitely had sort of a very mixed reviews and a mixed reception for Kendrick as well, regardless if he got a Grammy or not. And then leading off of that, me saying the Grammy, fuck the Grammys, them people ain't never did nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? So he deliberately said fuck the Grammys because Kendrick he's got a fair share of Grammys. What he's saying is that shit don't mean nothing in hip hop. You know what I mean? The people that's associated with that committee don't speak for the core of the culture. That stamp means absolutely nothing. A Pulitzer and all that shit, I'm happy for Kendrick and all that, but that shit don't really hold no weight when you're talking to people who like are of it and live this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's his way of saying, man, get the fuck out of here, man. I got here off of bars. I didn't need to get no rap beefs or nothing like that, right? He said, I got here off of bars. Not no controversy. You know what I'm saying?
What did he say about you averaging a hard verse like every 30 months or so? Or some shit like that? What did he say? Yeah, every 30 months or so. That's funny as hell, though, man.
I want to say one more thing about To Pimp a Butterfly. I think everybody respects that album. I don't know how you can't respect and appreciate someone willing to jump out there like that and really push boundaries, because it is necessary. That is how music changes and evolves, is people jumping out there. So it deserves respect. It deserves all the appreciation in the world. But just because you appreciate something doesn't mean that you like it. And there's a lot of people that really don't like that album. They just don't like it. They don't like the way it sounds. So when we're talking about when Cole says, that shit put dudes to sleep. Yes, it would put a lot of hip-hop core. I'm not even talking about casual fans. I'm talking about real hip-hop fans. It would put them to sleep. They can't even get through the album. That is a valid take. I'm not saying that anyone's right or wrong. I'm just saying there's a lot of people that would agree with that take.
And I love the way he ended this, man. He said, I'm Nino with this thing. This is a New Jack City meme. Yeah, I'm aiming at G Money, crying tears before I bust him. Now, anybody that's seen New Jack City, you got fucking G Money and Nino Brown. Wesley Snipes was playing Nino Brown, which was the drug kingpin, and G Money was like his right-hand man, right? And he did not want to kill him at the end of the movie. If you haven't seen, I'm fucking the movie up, but he didn't want to kill him, you know what I mean? And G Money, which is Alan Payne, I think is the actor's name, he was like, dude, we all we got, man. CMB, which is like their crew. That was their crew. Like, we all we got, you know what I'm saying? And Wesley Snipes didn't want to pull the trigger, but he killed him anyway, right? I feel like when you say middle child with J. Cole, I feel like that's J. Cole is like, dude, you my mans. What are we doing right now? You know what I'm saying? But don't get it twisted, though. If you're going to come at me, I'm going to come at you hard. And I will kill you on this microphone shit. So I feel like there's a mutual respect there, but it's almost like survival of the fittest. Like, somebody's got to be the guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but I love that line because I feel like there's a... like I said, like you my guy, man. I mean,
that's exactly what he means.
What are we doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I fuck with you, man. I hate to do it to you, but you know what I mean? I'm sensing a little bit of tension.
Right.
Because I don't really feel like Kendrick, he didn't diss J. Cole. He just didn't. There's not one line there that I can say was a diss. All he said was maybe fuck the big three. You know what I'm saying? But I think you could take that as him saying, like, I'm not associated with, and I'm just the number one guy. I'm the best doing it. That's not him shitting on you. You know what I'm saying? And then everything else was directed at another dude. But I feel like Cole felt the tension. He heard y'all clicking up. You know what I'm saying? Certain words that were said, like nothing direct, but, I see y'all clicking up over there. I'm a little paranoid. I got PTSD. You know what I'm saying? So it was Kendrick's way of saying, I don't know what's going on over there, but I don't know if I like that too much. But I know I really don't like this motherfucker, but I don't know if I like that. I don't like you being too close to that over there. Right. Y'all a little bit too close for comfort. And on top of that, Kendrick saw Cole getting hot, right? Just like Cole said in here. Like you said, you saw me heating up or something like that. Now you want something with me. What did he say? How ironic. As soon as I got it, now he wants something with me. That's kind of what I was saying in the Like That video. Like, I see you getting a little hot. Hold on for a second. So I think J. Cole took offense to him even being associated with any tension on the three of them. And he was just like, you know what? I'm jumping out the window now. Because I felt like he had to. If we're talking about who wants to be the number one guy, it's the guys that have been running rap for the last however many years. And it's a big beef. And he's somewhat associated with it. And fuck the big three, he had to jump out the window. He had to jump out the window and say, okay, just in case, though. I think that this is, so far,
it's fun, though.
As perfect as you can get. Without, Kendrick is his man still, right? He did the G Money reference. So he can't go all out crazy right now because he wasn't dissed.
Yeah.
And he's got a relationship with Kendrick, clearly.
That's true. Yep.
So he can't give you like a death blow. He can't get super disrespectful, but he can let you know that he's ready for whatever smoke you have. And I feel like that's where we're at right now. I'm letting you know, like, my hat is in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Because there can only be one.
I'm Nino with this thing. This that New Jack City name. Yeah, I'm aiming at G Money, crying tears before I busted him. Light work, like it's PWC. It's a cold world. Keep the heat under your seat. I got a phone call. They say that somebody dissing. You want some attention. It come with extensions. My dog like say the word. He on bullshit. He itching. I'm putting so much work in these streets. He got pension. I told him chill out. How I look having henchmen. If shots get to popping, I'm the one doing the conductor. I got mixed feelings about these fucking rap niggas. It's over for that cap, the official cap pillars 2-6. We don't act niggas, we get at niggas. Shoot a nigga lights out. Yeah, my dog, stat fillers, stat stuffers, triple double, get your ass black duffel. Body bag, body bag, body bag. cold world, your instructor for Pilates class. Get a nigga stretched if I feel a disrespect. Your arms might be too short to box with a God who live his life without the pressures of a constant facade. I pray for peace, but if a nigga sees these positive vibes, a Falcon 9 inside my pocket, bitch, this rocket gon' fly. Now it's popping outside like the top of July. My text flooded with the hunger for a toxic reply. I'm hesitant, I love my brother, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm powered up for real, that shit would feel like swatting a fly. 4 albums in 12 years, nigga, I can divide. Shit, if this is what you want, I'm indulging in.
4 albums in 12 years, you know, I could divide. That's one, let's say 2. 2 of them shits was cool, 1 was nah. The other was Illmatic. That's a one hot album every 10-year average. And that's so, y'all know the rest, man. So that was a Jay-Z reference when he said the, 4 albums in 10 years, I can divide. That was a line that Jay-Z had in Takeover, which was a diss to Nas during Nas and Jay-Z's beef. So I like how he incorporated that. And it actually kind of is relevant to Kendrick. Kendrick doesn't drop albums as often or doesn't drop material as often. But at that time, Nas was kind of inconsistent as well. So I like how he incorporated that.
And I heard you say exactly when he said, I'm hesitant. I love my brother, but I'm not going to lie. I'm powered up for real. That shit would be like swatting a fly, right? I think it's that constant struggle, man. You know, like, you my dog. I love you, man. But I gotta show you, can't be no bitch out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can't be no punk.
My text is flooded with the hunger for a toxic reply. I'm hesitant. I love my brother, but I'm not gonna lie. Right. You know what I mean? So I am hungry for you to say something to really jump out of there. Not just reply. He said a toxic reply. I can't be toxic because me and you, we clearly are cool. We have he said, I love my brother, right? There's a relationship there. So I can't be toxic because you didn't diss me and we got a relationship there. What do I look like jumping out the window and having a crazy, fuck this little 5'5", Lil Kenny or whatever the fuck people are going to say. Like, to me, it would have looked a little wild for Cole to jump that far out the window when he wasn't really dissed directly and he has a relationship with Kendrick. So I think that this is the perfect way of letting Kendrick know.
Just setting the stage, huh?
Yeah, letting them know, like, no, my hat's in the ring, man. You're going to have to deal with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you deal with him after. Y'all can have y'all little thing afterwards. But, yeah, I'm the guy. Cole is like, y'all not going to just leave me in the shadows like I'm just some middle. You know what I mean? The bronze guy. Y'all not going to do that either.
Like, you ain't even worth dissing.
Right. You ain't even worth getting involved. Yeah. Well, now I'm worth dissing because I said your second album was trash. Well, people slept on your second album and your most recent one was trash. Now you have to address me, right? Yeah. But there's still a level of respect there. I love my brother. There's G Money Nino. You know what I'm saying? Until shit gets crazy, until a toxic reply comes, and then all bets are off.
I'm hesitant, I love my brother, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm powered up for real, that shit would feel like swatting a fly. 4 albums in 12 years, nigga, I can divide. Shit, if this is what you want, I'm indulging in violence. Put pictures in my home, aim the chrome at your eyelids. Fly pebbles at your dome, we the Stone Temple pilots. This is merely a warning shot, the back niggas down. Back in the town where they whipping, working, traffic and pounds. My jack jumping about a rapper, making blasphemous sounds. Switching sides like the tassel on a cap and a gown. I'm fully loaded, nigga, I can drop 2 classics right now. Let me chill out, man.
Conductor.
Fall off on the way, nigga.
Yeah, man.
I like that, man.
I liked it too, man. I liked it too. I feel like he feels that Kendrick is past his prime, and if you know what's good for you, you better not get in the ring with me because I'm in my prime right now, And I don't know if that's true or not, and I don't know if that's what really J. Cole feels that way, but that's what it sounds like to me, and that's the way I'm taking it. And if I had to throw my opinion in that, I don't know. Now, one thing I always go back to, and George goes back to this as well, is Ransom. That is a guy I probably wouldn't challenge right now. I feel like he is in a creative bag right now.
Shout out to Ransom, though.
Yeah, Dad. I don't think right now is the time to get in the ring with him. It'd
be like Canelo and Benavidez right now. Canelo's like, yeah, I want $200 million to fight him. Yeah. Throwing out a number that nobody can pay and shit. Yeah. You don't want that. I know you don't want that because that motherfucker look crazy right now. This is merely a warning shot to back dudes down. And I think that that's just I mean, he said it literally in the song that this is more of a warning shot, and that's what this felt like. This didn't feel like an all-out, I'm really trying to end a dude's career type of diss. This is like, yo, you want to be number one. You see what I got something going on, and you said something slick. Oh, fuck the big three, and that's my line. You know what I mean? I'm the one that kind of talked about the big three or whatever, and fuck the big three. You my man, okay, and you want to be number one? Okay, well, I'm number one. I'm jumping out the window and dissing you. That's what I'm doing. And now you have to deal with me on some level if you want to get this spot.
So I enjoyed it, man. What did you think?
I'm going to try to sum this up, man. I got so many thoughts running through my head, man. But I'm going to say that I don't even know if I don't feel like the battle started yet. Kendrick gave Drake a warning shot and somewhat of a notice for Cole. It was a diss to Drake, but kind of a notice to put Cole on notice, like calm all that shit down, because it's really no big three. You know, and I think that's what prompted Cole to kind of have this, right? And but I think that was more of a warning shot to Drake. You know what I'm saying? And I think Drake is waiting on Kendrick, because there was rumors that Kendrick has a full locked and loaded disc ready for Drake for him to come back. If I'm Drake, I'm not going first, bro. You go ahead and do your thing. I've already been in the ring. We haven't seen you get busy, so you put your disc out. And then I'm gonna come back with mine. And this is technically a diss. Yes, he did diss Kendrick, but I don't feel that this is a full-on, all-out assault diss. I think this is exactly what Cole said. It's a warning shot. It's just to let you know what I mean, that I'm here and I'm ready for whatever you got. So you come with your diss, and then I come with my full diss, and then that's where I feel like the battle is, like right there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this whole round one thing, full on diss, my diss versus your diss. Where are we at here? You know what I'm saying? But I do think that this kind of spoils Kendrick and Drake kind of facing off, because then it kind of looks like he's got to battle two people now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
that's true.
So it's kind of like, I don't know how that's going to work with Drake and Kendrick as well. But I fully believe, I know I said that, Kendrick hasn't, been in a ring yet. That doesn't mean that I don't think that Kendrick can't get busy. I think Kendrick can get very busy. You know what I'm saying? And I would not be surprised if he smoked everybody. But I wouldn't be surprised if Drake smoked everybody. Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if Cole smoked, smoke Kendrick or whatever the case may be as well. They're all capable of getting super crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, and that's what I'm waiting for. I'm excited to see what Kendrick actually comes back with, because I fully expect Kendrick to come with some shit. If nothing else, Kendrick we all know he can rap, but he is very, very, very creative. So, if anything,
very calculated, very creative.
I don't know if he's past his prime, but I fully expect Kendrick to come super hard. I think he is fully capable of it. So that's what I'm waiting for.
I enjoyed the diss, man. I thought J. Cole did his thing. Nothing crazy in here. I didn't see any haymakers or anything like that, because I feel like that was the intention. The intention was to, slap you, get you to leap out, have your full diss, then I'm gonna come back with my full diss. I need to take your temperature to see just how hard I need to go. I'm hungry for a toxic. If you come toxic, if all gloves are off, you show me that you're going, you're really ready to take it there. All right, cool. Now I'm going to take it there, and then we'll see. Then that's when we can really judge what's going on, in my opinion. So, yeah, man, I'm excited for it.
This is good for hip hop, though. It's fun. It's super fun, man.
Yes, sir. But that's the end of the video. Give us your feedback. I want to know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, all that, and check us out on Def to Radio, our Instagram. Make sure you guys follow us there. The information for that will be in the description. I'm George. That's Ryan. Lost to Vegas.
We out.